"Madam, this is a restricted military zone. You can't just stroll in with a forged ID." His voice cut like a blade, but the arrogance dripping from his words stung more than needed. Staff Sergeant Thompson barely glanced at the ID, flipping it between his fingers as if it were a trinket from a gumball machine. "Honestly, who do you think you're fooling?" She stood silent, composed, her focus unbroken. Behind her, two guards shared smirks. One leaned over, not bothering to lower his voice. "Probably thinks she's starring in some Netflix espionage flick." The woman didn't flinch. No trace of fear or frustration, just an unshakable aura that felt strangely solid. Thompson held the card aloft, pressing it to the scanner with a mocking flourish, as if he were about to prove his point. A red flash signaled access denied. "This thing's a fake." Laughter erupted. Then it happened. The scanner hummed again, slower, deeper. A low vibration pulsed through the desk. The red light shifted to blue, then white. The base terminal flared to life. A black eagle emblem appeared, arrows gripped in its talons, wings stretched wide over a blood-red shield. The screen flickered once, then declared, "Tier 1 Alpha, eyes only." The laughter died. Thompson's smirk vanished. A sharp tone blared from the overhead intercom. "Operative verified. Escort to command immediately. All personnel stand down." No one stirred. No one blinked. The woman retrieved her ID with precise elegance. When she spoke, her voice was soft but deliberate. "Next time, don't confuse silence with irrelevance." She stepped forward. The gates clicked open on their own. The soldiers who had mocked her moments ago now stood frozen, unsure whether to salute or step aside. They didn't know she wasn't just some desk analyst or minor tech. Her name was buried in encrypted files, inaccessible to most on this base. 6 years earlier, she had been the reason an entire battalion survived a classified operation in the brutal core of a hostile desert. Embedded deep in Black Ops, she operated without support, surviving on raw instinct and determination. That mission cost her more than accolades. Her brother, also her commanding officer, died in her arms that night. She still carried his dog tags in her pocket. After that, she vanished from official records. No rank, no reports, no photos, only codenames whispered in hushed briefing rooms by those who owed her their lives. Phantom, Sentinel, Guardian. No one knew what to call her, only that when hope was lost she was the last name called. Today she was summoned for a mission so perilous, so delicate, even command had no alternatives. The file was labeled Sentinel Directive. Her presence was the strategy, everything else was backup. Yet here at the base gate she'd been mocked, not scrutinized, not checked, just laughed at. It wasn't new. She'd been underestimated before, judged for her quiet demeanor, her plain attire. But what these guards failed to grasp was that true power doesn't flaunt itself. It doesn't need to. 2 days later she returned, her jacket ripped, a bruise under her ribs, limping but upright. Thompson was back at his post. This time he didn't jeer. He didn't speak. He simply averted his gaze and opened the gate without a word. She paused beside him. "You checked my ID," she said, her voice low but cutting. "But you never checked me." She walked on. The gate shut behind her. Her words lingered, heavier than any weapon. From that day on, no one at that base forgot her face. True strength doesn't shout. It doesn't demand respect. It moves in silence and leaves a storm in its wake. Never judge someone by their clothes, their speech, or their quiet presence. The ones who've done the most for this world rarely speak of it.